Hello fly tyers, welcome to another episode of Aaron at the Fly Desk, brought to you by Angler Made. So today we're going to tie a scud pattern that's super heavy so it gets down deep right on the bottom where the fish are. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some ostrich herl, and you can see this ostrich herl has nice long fibers on it, and I'm just going to get one strand of it, cut off the bottom, and then I'm not worried about taper on this fly. I'm worried about contact because we're going to be using these lead scud backs. I'll show you right there. And you can get them on Amazon or eBay, but they're basically solid lead, and they're shaped like the back of a scud, so they actually work really good to add weight and texture to the fly. So now we're going to wrap some 3/0 monocord onto this, and I'm just going to hang the black thread off of my vise. So it does help if you have a rotary vise when you're tying this fly. This one is a little more advanced. Okay, so once we're to this point, I'm going to wrap up to the front, and then I'm going to get my ostrich herl, and I'm going to start wrapping end over end. To where it covers the whole hook. Just going to tie that off. Like so. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wet my fingers, and I'm going to pull that ostrich herl down, and I'm going to whip finish this thread. Okay. So now you can see how my ostrich herl is pointing down. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little tiny bit of super glue. I'm going to put it on top of that fly. And then we're going to get our scud back. And we're just going to set it on there as good as we can, like so. Alright, now what we do is we take our black thread and we just wrap it really tight, but into each rib of the scud back, the lead scud back. Okay, and then what we do is we tie this off. Like so. Okay, so you can see as it sits right now, it actually looks pretty good, but we're just getting started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all that down again just by licking my fingers a little bit. Then I'm going to get me a brown permanent marker. I'm actually going to color my scud back. So you can use brown marker, olive, black, whatever color you desire, but I like my scuds black, or not black, but olive and brown. That's always been a good color for me. Okay, so now I've got it nice and colored, like so. Whoops. Bring it back into focus. Sorry about that. Okay, now what we do is we're actually going to be using, it's called PowerFlex UV glue. And you can get this either on eBay or Amazon. And this viscosity of it is, it's a little bit, it's kind of a medium viscosity. It's not quite thick and it's not quite thin. So I like to have my light ready. And then I'm just going to put some on it, the back of my scud, which seals in the thread that's holding it all on, so it just makes it that much stronger. Alright. I always like to wiggle it around and just make sure that everything's tight and solid, which this one is. Okay, so now you can see once you put that UV glue, it even looks better. Really makes the ribbing pop out. And you've got the perfect little legs with the ostrich herl. And this scud gets right down on the bottom because the whole back of it is lead. So whether you're under a strike indicator or euro-nymphing on a freestone river or creek or stream, this fly is going to get down right where the fish are, and guaranteed if that floats by their nose, they're going to open wide and inhale it. I love fishing scuds on rivers and creeks. So thank you for watching this episode of Aaron at the Fly Desk, brought to you by Angler Made. Thank you for watching.